This DVD is brought to you by Premium Crops Limited, leaders in specialist and premium crops. Wintalin is an exciting winter sown break crop. Developed over 5 years from trials and practical experience, it has the following benefits. It harvests after your rape, it is ideal for tackling weed problems, has no build-up of slugs, halts long-term rape yield decline, while being more profitable than beans or oats, and it has a strong and expanding market. Wintalin is sown in August-September for a hassle-free July harvest. It suits all soil types and allows the control of weeds that build up under rape, such as Runch, Charlock and Cranesbill. It also allows in-crop control of herbicide-resistant weeds. Winter hardy and lodging resistant, low fertiliser requirement, and provides an ideal slug-free min-till entry for wheat. Buyback contracts are available or market independently. Let's now take a walk through the cropping year. Seed-soil contact with adequate moisture is the key to rapid and even establishment, so avoiding cultivation until immediately before drilling is good practice. The crop suits all cultivation methods, but min-till easily creates the firm seedbed the crop prefers. Direct drilling is also very successful. The time of sowing should be immediately after oilseed rape planting in late August through the middle of September. Later planting is possible, but autumn herbicide options become more limited and there is a greater risk of the crop being too small going into the winter. The aim for all establishments, no matter what the method, is to have a crop 3 to 4 inches tall going into the winter. Whatever the planting system used, Wintalin needs to be consolidated well, so rolling post-drilling is essential. This rolling consolidates the seedbed, minimising drying out, maximising soil seed contact, leading to even and rapid emergence. It also provides an ideal surface for pre-emergence spraying. The basis for most weed control programs is usually a pre-emergence herbicide. There are various options to suit all situations, from a light meadowgrass and broadleaf weed situation through to herbicide-resistant blackgrass. You can see here how well the Wintalin is establishing in a min-till situation. A major benefit of Wintalin is the range of herbicides available, which allows control of weeds that have become problematic in other crops in the rotation, for example Cranesbill, Charlock and Runch in the oilseed rape and bean crop, or herbicide-resistant grass weeds in cereals. Unlike other winter break crops, there are no autumn pests to worry about, such as flea beetles or slugs. However, an autumn fungicide to protect against disease is required when the crop is an inch tall. This crop is an ideal growth stage for going into the winter. Many people are concerned about the crop's winter hardiness, but Wintalin is fully winter hardy in UK conditions. In recent winters, widely regarded as the worst for 20 and 30 years, no crops were lost to true winter kill. Losses to frost lift can occur where crops are late drilled, with inadequate consolidation, with or without inappropriate herbicide usage. Most frost-damaged crops recover well, however, branching out strongly from the base of the crop. This crop is how we wish to see crops coming out of the winter. Wintalin has a lower phosphate and potash requirement than oilseed rape and similar to beans. Applications should be balanced to reflect crop offtake and soil indices. In the spring, Wintalin requires sulphur, with 25 to 50 kg per hectare usually being adequate depending on the situation. A 4-tonne crop of Wintalin requires 170 kg per hectare of nitrogen. The availability of soil mineral nitrogen should be taken into account, so fertiliser dressings are typically 100 to 150 kg per hectare. This is about half that used on a crop of winter oilseed rape. Wintalin starts to grow in the spring at the same time as wheat, so when fertilising your wheat for the first time in spring, apply some nitrogen to your Wintalin. We recommend the main applications of nitrogen be split 2/3 in March-April during rapid spring growth and 1/3 in late April when the green buds can be found in the top of the stems. In the spring there are a wide range of herbicides that allow problem weeds left over from the winter to be controlled or weed control topped up. There is also a requirement for the use of a triazole fungicide to clean up overwintered disease and protect new growth. These fungicides also shorten the crop, which can be an advantage for crops with forward growth or for high fertility sites. This is a sequence of a crop receiving a protectant fungicide at the green bud stage. This spray will probably be sufficient to protect the crop going through the flowering and pod set stages, so this is likely to be the last pass through the crop before desiccation or harvest. You can see here, Wintalin is flowering at the same time as a neighbouring winter rape crop, which will lead both crops to an early harvest. A crop of Wintalin in flower is a truly beautiful sight on a May morning. Weevils and other pests do not attack Wintalin, so there is usually no need to spray the crops during flowering. If required to even up crop maturity, control perennial weeds or aid harvest, Wintalin can be desiccated. Roundup or dicot can be used as required at the usual linseed growth stages. Timely desiccation of the crop means that the crop is ready for harvest when you are, so it is generally recommended. Harvest commences in mid to late July. Wintalin does not easily shed its seeds, so it is often left to harvest until after high-risk crops like oilseed rape. This takes place in the long warm days of July. The harvest is very straightforward, and the properly desiccated or mature crops can be cut as easily as cereal crops as long as the combine is set correctly. The July harvest means that the seed is usually dry at harvest, and the straw can often be chopped on the combine if it is not to be burnt. Linseed has an increasing market demand with strong values, so it is more secure and profitable than beans and oats where values are uncertain. Premium Crops are the largest contract suppliers of linseed in Europe, supplying all major outlets and end users with exclusivity to some of the largest customers. To ensure that crop value is locked in, Premium Crops can contract your crop forward if required. Of course, you can market your own crop yourself if desired, however, most growers value the security that forward pricing offers. All contracts with Premium Crops are on a produce of an area basis, so there are no risky maximum or minimum tonnages to be fulfilled. Premium Crops move linseed 52 weeks a year, so individual movement requirements can usually be accommodated. Drying and storage can also be arranged if required. Wintalin offers a competitive gross margin similar to winter rape and superior to both winter beans and winter oats. The comparative gross margins in the table are based on the yields and costings from the ABC Agricultural Budgeting and Costings book, but with current crop and nitrogen prices applied. Don't forget that Wintalin has the added values of an early harvest, no slug issues, and is an excellent soil conditioning crop for min-till systems. We hope that you have enjoyed this DVD and can see that Wintalin is an exciting new break crop which is easy to grow, complements other crops in the rotation, has an early and easy harvest with sound agronomics and is profitable. It is an excellent crop for sowing this autumn. Please give us a call or follow the links below. We look forward to hearing from you.